Shabbat Shalom, good to see you all. I can see you through this. This week's Torah portion is Chaye Sarah, and very often we point out that the names of the Torah portions are not necessarily topical or what the portions are about. They're really just named after the first couple of significant words in the parasha. In this case, Chaye Sarah means life of Sarah, but the parasha starts with her death. And people love to point out that it's exactly the opposite because we talk about Sarah's death at the beginning instead of her life. But then there's a whole narrative about Abraham sending his servant, who the rabbis later name as Eliezer, to go find a wife for Isaac, and Rebecca cracks the code, and Eliezer bargains with her family and eventually brings her back. And she sees Isaac, and Isaac falls in love with her, and he takes her into Sarah's tent. And the end of the Torah portion says, and so his love of his mother was replaced with his love of Rebecca. So we find out that it actually is about Sarah's life, because having that person in his life replaces the memory of the loss of his mother. And when we have something that we lose, it's important for us to acknowledge the loss. When Rebecca sees Isaac, he's sitting alone in the field, and the rabbis say he's davening. But maybe he's alone because he misses his mother and no one fully understands what he's going through. But Rebecca has just left her family. So maybe she does have a similarity of feeling and can empathize a little with Isaac. So when we find someone who shares similar feelings, or we can come to a group that understands what we're feeling in a personal way, it can help us with the loss. Same is true in any situation where we're losing something. We can never replace what we've lost, but when we find new things that are similar, it can help us fill that void. So as we go through losing and finding and renewing and rejuvenating and all of the things that we might be doing throughout the course of our life, may we find ourselves comforted with the presence of each other, with the presence of empathetic friends. And I hope this is a great Shabbat for you and yours. Our services are at the 5th and Morewood building on Friday evening at 6 p.m. and this Saturday at the Forbes and Murdoch building, 8:30 Torah study, 9:15 casual service. We look forward to seeing you at anything and everything. And if I don't see you, have a great Thanksgiving.